Hello, this is Dr. Dawn Michael, and welcome to my show. Today, we're going to talk about what's happening with people and their sex drive, and why some people are feeling decreased sex drive, decreased desire, and not wanting to be sexually active. And this really has to do with COVID and what's taken place over the past year, going on close to a year and a half, and how this idea of living in a constant state of fear has really affected people in a negative way. One thing that it does is it raises cortisol levels, and that can affect your weight, meaning that a person can gain weight. And if you have gained a certain amount of weight, that can also affect the way that you feel about yourself, as well as how you perform sexually. And so, one of the best things is to evaluate what you're doing at this point in your life. If you have become more sedentary, if you have stopped doing your regular activities, including exercise, going out, and really just been in a state of not feeling healthy, not feeling happy. And another aspect of this is some people are also feeling depressed, or they're just not feeling the energy that they used to feel. And if you think about it, if you're having any type of negative thoughts or fearful thoughts, that can change the whole chemistry of your body. And so when you have a negative thought, a fearful thought, even where you feel like you're in the survival mode, your body is not going to function like it normally does, and it's going to affect your sex drive. And so some people have put two and two together and they realize that, okay, I have been fearing for my survival. I've been fearing for my life. I've been watching, television or reading papers or talking about this, and it's really just consumed every aspect of my life, and it has wreaked havoc on my sex life. So it's really important that you back away from those things so that you're not all consumed with it, and start getting back to doing some of the things that you used to do. Some of the hobbies that you used to do, or some of the exercise routines that you used to do. And if you're in a relationship with your spouse or your partner, try to do things with them, as far as maybe having a date night or going out for a picnic, going out for a walk or a bike ride, and really start getting active again. And once you start feeling better about that, then your libido may pick up a little bit, and you may feel that your sex drive is getting better. And so it's a slow process to get back into it, but it's really important that you start doing that if it is affecting you in a negative way. And so, working with people, I have worked with some couples where they both have said that they're really concerned because one or the other partner just can't get back into the swing of things, and they're not feeling sexual. And so, if that is your situation, then you really do need to work on it and not brush it under the carpet, because it's not something that will go away. And in fact, it's something that can get worse. So, if you're feeling down, if you're feeling depressed, again, one of the best ways is to start doing some exercise, to start listening to some music that makes you feel better. If you're constantly looking at articles or television, turn those off that are making you feel bad. If you are noticing that you've been watching a lot of porn and this has become part of your new routine, then that is something that you may need to step back from or stop doing so that you're not consumed by it. Because remember, when you watch porn, it's something that's being fed to you. somebody else's creation, somebody else's thoughts, somebody else's ideas that are being fed to you, and therefore many times after people watch them, they don't always feel so good. And they could be substituting that for really getting back into the swing of things, doing their regular activities, and going out and being with people. Another important aspect is isolation. If you're somebody who is self-isolating, then that can really, really dampen sexual desire and also wanting to be intimate with another person. There are some couples who've really changed that intimacy between each other out of fear that they're going to infect one another, or that they're just so hypersensitive to what's going on around them that they don't feel like they can connect anymore. And if that's you, you really need to step back and reevaluate what thoughts that you're having and what you're doing during the day that is really compounding the fear or the negativity that is going on. Because we all have a life, okay? We have this one great, glorious life to live. And if you are instead not living it, but living in fear, that itself is not living. And each day should be a day that you wake up and you think about the things that you do have, that you're grateful for, that you add positivity back into your life, that maybe you do something that is new, or find something that is exciting that you can add into your daily routine so that it really takes you out of that funk that you may be in. And so once you can do that, it also will affect your sex drive, and it will increase your sex drive. If it's gotten to the point where you've tried all of these things and you still have a real lack of libido and you're just not feeling like you want to have sex at all, at that point it might be important to see the doctor to perhaps get your hormones checked, to maybe see if you're feeling depressed and you need to talk about things with someone. If you're into a major depression, maybe go see a doctor about getting on some type of medication. But it's really important that you do something about it and you do not let it continue. Another problem that I've been seeing is people are drinking more heavily than they used to. Even taking certain types of medication, drugs, or marijuana. Now, all of this can also play havoc on your sex drive, and it can decrease your libido as well. So if you're drinking quite a bit, and maybe you're drinking quite a bit at night, I did a video on drunken penis syndrome, and I am seeing a lot of men that are having areas with that, even women too. But alcohol can affect sexual function, so you really want to be in tune with what you're doing. People are also consuming a lot of fast food, and that is adding to weight gain, and it's adding to unhealthy habits, and that can affect a person's sex drive. So it's really an all-around holistic approach that if you want to get it back, it's important to eat healthy, take care of what you're consuming, both physically and psychologically, mentally, and get out and breathe some fresh air, and really wake up in the morning and try to use gratitude if you feel that you have negative thoughts coming into your mind. All of these things can help with boosting your sex drive. All right, everyone, I hope you have enjoyed this short video. Please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and as you know, I believe everyone deserves to have a healthy sex life, and so do you. Make it a great day.